This is the all-new Oppo A96. It has a 5000 mAh battery with a 33-watt super VOOC charger that charges this smartphone from 0 to 100% in 1 hour 12 minutes. It has a 1080p Full HD display that refreshes at 90Hz. It comes with 8GB of RAM that can be expanded to 13GB of RAM using RAM expansion. And for my favorite part, this smartphone can handle knocks and still function. The Oppo A96 is a beautiful smartphone, no doubt, and in this video, I'm going to share with you my experience using this smartphone. The Oppo A96 comes in two colors, sunset blue and starry black. It comes with manuals, a SIM ejector tool, a TPU case, a USB Type-C cable, and a 33-watt super VOOC charger. The Oppo A96 is a smartphone you can hold without your hands getting exhausted. The corners are curved and the weight is 194 grams. For the build quality, the Oppo A96 has a plastic rear, plastic frame, and glass at the front. Oppo says this smartphone is durable and has undergone 28,000 micro drop test. It can survive a drop from 1 meter, and it has been tested in extreme temperature conditions. Now, the rear is made from plastic and it will survive drops, but you have to be careful with the front because it isn't protected with Corning Gorilla Glass or Dragon Glass. So I would advise you use a glass screen protector if you drop your smartphone a lot. The Oppo A96 is an IP5X dust and IP4X water resistant smartphone, which means it's resistant to water splashes, so please do not try this at home. For the external features, the Oppo A96 has a dual SIM card and memory card tray. At the top it has a microphone. Now moving to the bottom, it has a 3.5mm audio jack, the main microphone, a USB Type-C port, and stereo speakers. This is one of the speakers. The other speaker is located at the ear slit. The sound quality is good, it's loud and it's balanced. Moving to the right side of the smartphone is where you will find the power button / fingerprint scanner. The fingerprint scanner is accurate and fast. The Oppo A96 also has the face unlock feature, and it's a fast way to unlock your smartphone but not the most secured option. Now moving to the rear, we have two cameras, a 50 megapixel main camera and a 2 megapixel depth camera, and there's also an LED flashlight. At the front, the Oppo A96 has a 16 megapixel selfie camera with no flash. It uses the screen as its fill lights. Now let's talk about the display. The Oppo A96 has a 6.5-inch IPS LCD panel with a resolution of 1080 by 2412 pixels. It's a Full HD Plus display, a good one at that, because at first I thought it was an AMOLED display because of how vibrant the colors looked. The display has a 90Hz refresh rate, making scrolling on this smartphone very smooth. Viewing angles are very good on this smartphone, and consuming media using this smartphone is enjoyable thanks to the dual stereo speakers and the high resolution of the display. Also, you won't notice the poncho camera over there, it just fades away. For performance, the Oppo A96 comes with a Snapdragon 680 chipset. It's a 6nm processor, which means it's an efficient processor, and Qualcomm claims it delivers good speed and sustained performance. Now, I ran some synthetic benchmark applications to have an hint of what this smartphone can do, and here are the results. Moving on to gaming, the Oppo A96 played PUBG on balanced graphics and medium frame rate. The gameplay was alright. For a better gaming experience, you can set the graphics settings to smooth and the frame rates to high. Call of Duty Mobile on the Oppo A96 is also good. We ran the game well with no lags, the graphics setting was on high and the frame rate was at medium. Now moving on to Genshin Impact, the Oppo A96 played the game at the lowest graphics settings, but the gameplay was alright. For the Android operating system, the Oppo A96 is still running on Android 11 with ColorOS version 11.1. Like I said earlier, it has 8GB of RAM that can be expanded to 13GB of RAM through RAM expansion. Scrolling on this smartphone is smooth, multitasking is fluid, you're not going to have any issues. This smartphone runs like a dream. Now moving on to the camera department, the selfie camera is a 16 megapixel shooter and it takes good pictures, as you can see. The skin tone looks very nice, it's even, dynamic range isn't bad as well, and portrait shots looks good. Hello guys, how are we doing today? So I'm using the front facing camera of the Oppo A96. It's a 60 megapixel front facing camera, and I'm shooting in 1080p 30 frames per second. And what do you guys think about the video and audio quality coming out from the front facing camera of the Oppo A96? How is it handling dynamic range? Well, it's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, we can still see those wires over there, so it's not bad. It's a sunny day, and yeah, so what do you guys think about the video and audio quality coming out from the front-facing camera, the 16 megapixel front-facing camera of the Oppo A96? Like I said, it's a sunny day. Let's even look at the sun and see. Everything is just blown out. I mean, that's expected. But I don't think the dynamic range is bad because we can still see those wires over there. So yeah. Now moving to the rear camera, the 50 megapixel main camera is the star of the show for me. The pictures captured by the camera is very good, dynamic range is good as well. For this particular picture, I was expecting it to mess it up, but it did a very good job. Portrait shots look good and colors look natural. Alright guys, I'm currently in front of this big light source and I'm using the rear camera of the Oppo A96. It's a 50 megapixel sensor, and what do you guys think about the video quality and audio quality coming out from the rear camera of the Oppo A96? It can shoot in 1080p, 30 frames per second, no 4K on this camera, and yeah. What do you guys think about the video quality and audio quality if you intend to vlog? If you intend to use the rear camera to make content, this is what to expect. So let me know what you guys think about the quality of the video and audio in the comment section below. Alright guys, so here's a video from the rear camera of the Oppo A96. Right now it's shooting in 1080p, 30 frames per second, and it doesn't have video stabilization, as you can see. Let me just even pick up the pace. You can see that the footage is just all over the place. So yeah, 50 megapixel rear camera from the Oppo A96. Now for the battery department, the Oppo A96 comes with a 5000 mAh battery and it will last the entire day, so there isn't any need to carry your charger or your power bank around with this smartphone. The charging time is fast as well, and here's the breakdown. Now for the price, the Oppo A96 goes for 159,900 naira or $280. For the positives, the display has a 90Hz refresh rate, it has dual stereo speakers that are loud, the 5000 mAh battery is big and should last the entire day, and when it comes to charging, it's fast. Also, the RAM and storage size is huge and the 60 megapixel front camera is good. And for the negatives, well, I wish it came with an AMOLED display because AMOLED displays are better, but the IPS LCD panel on this device is very good. The smartphone is durable and can withstand drops, but I wish it had cunning Gorilla Glass protection at the front. For videos, the 50 megapixel main camera doesn't seem to have stabilization and the video quality won't blow you away. So we've come to the end of this video. Thank you for watching. What do you guys think about the Oppo A96? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you for watching once again, and I will see you guys very soon with more content like this. Follow Reviews, signing out.